Cal, good to see you. Busy, busy.
Congratulations on your successes against the Raiders.
Thanks.
Almost makes it seem worth sticking around.
Why so positive, Moran? I thought you were desperate to get off this rock.
Desperate as a Sakayan card sharp in debt with the Hutts. But it's hardly sporting to walk away from the game when the wind's at your back.
Yeah, I hope so.
If Koba's future is brighter than its past, then I suppose I won't mind seeing how it all turns out. Talk later, hmm?
Can't believe the Raiders took a hit like that. Feels like I can finally take a breath.
Well, they aren't gone yet.
But they are on the back foot. You can't have a cult of personality without a figurehead. Listen, holobooks are full of tyrants that spread from system to system like wildfire. 2 fewer tyrants for the galaxy to worry about now.
Empire's still out there.
Easy. 1 wildfire at a time. Hey.
Feeling this set list is pretty near full.
He arrives, cloaked in death. It is so, yes.
I took someone's life, if that's what you mean.
The Raider leader is not of whom I speak. Death is merely a transition of forms. All must die. That is the nature of our journeys. But death is not always what we know. Throughout our lives, we must let the old shell fall behind. I have said what I must. It is past. Safe travels and good tidings to you.
Kestis putting the kibosh on the Raiders? Look at you!
I doubt they're gone. Just a little bruised.
Still, I'm impressed. Without a leader, they're gonna lose a lot of oomph.
Yeah? There's an open spot at the top of the Raider ladder. Are you interested?
No thanks. Too much heat. You're right. If I had to guess, something big and mean is gonna swallow up those Raiders.
Don't like the sound of that.
I didn't think you would. Listen up, Cal. Self and Duke and his flyboys were spotted buzzing above the Kobo Observatory. They're gonna rain all sorts of blaster fire and grenades on your parade, so keep your wits about you.
We'll take them down.
Now you're starting to sound like a real pro, Cal. This is the most fun I've had since landing on this rock.
Alright, cool.
Bartender's job is never done.
All right, you old bat. I'm in.
There's the bonehead I know. Come back later, yeah? Cal, just in time. The old grouch just made the best decision of his life.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm done pounding sand. Reckon we're ready for a big score.
The big score. The one we've been waiting for. Sitting right under the imps' noses. Got a tip about some derelict Imperial equipment up on the mountain. Prospectors have been too yellow to go for it. But we ain't yellow.
We sure ain't.
This time tomorrow, we'll be sitting pretty on an industrial fuel injector.
This is a bad plan. There's an Imperial garrison on that mountain.
You barely even heard the plan.
Ah, don't bother, Brock. There are sayers, and there are doers. The doers do, and the sayers squawk about it.
What?
Cal, I heard you stop the Raiders. Well, you're not the only one with amazing news.
Oh yeah?
Brace yourself. I found a shell.
Well, look at you. A shell. That's great.
The symmetry, the hand feel, the way it stays cool in the Kobo heat. It all keeps me calm.
Really happy for you, Turgle. Just don't tell anyone else. Don't want them to get jealous.
That's a good point. I'll keep it to myself. Promise. What a day. You saved the outpost, I found a shell. Things are looking up. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
I've devised a new libation inspired by your recent jaunt up the mountain.
For my sake, just don't call it the Kestis.
And expose my favorite patron? Give me a little credit, Cal. The drink is 1 part pin brew, 2 parts orate, and topped off with bitters.
Anyone order it yet?
Not yet. Most of our patrons like to stick with the old standards. Perhaps I should taste test that new concoction. But who? Turgle. Haha, that's the one. He'll drink anything.
Monk, you back there?
What can I do for you?
Till next time, pal. How's it going, Mosey?
With the Raiders on the run, I'm about as good as I ever been. When you landed here, Raiders owned this planet. Either you got in line or you got out of their way. I bet a lot of folks don't know what to do with this opportunity.
What about you?
I guess I'm one of those folks who never gave it too much thought. But I will say, you done good around here, Cal. Makes me want to do better, too. Later, BD.
So you got the compass, yeah? Well, guess that's it. Next stop, Jedi, and then, you know, rhymes with Mandalore.
You sure you're ready to leave Pyloons behind?
I gotta admit, it's in good hands. And this ain't a one-way trip. We can still visit, right?
Just have to be careful.
Sure. I was more of a risk taker when I was younger. These days, I just want a place to call home. I'm excited to see Seer again. Those anchorites, though, not so much. We going to Jedi or what?
Cal, you missed a right squall around here. Where have you been?
Here and there.
Well, you're here now. Did you hear about Turgle's shell?
Actually, yeah. I did hear that one.
What a sight, eh? Can't hardly believe the little bloke pulled it out of the wash.
You two have too much time on your hands.
You ought to keep an ear to the ground, kid. News like this doesn't find itself.
I hope Master Kree will not judge me a failure, Cal.
Z, you did everything she asked. You kept the dream of Tanalor alive.
Quite so. She believed in the possibility of Dagan's rehabilitation. I'm glad she wasn't around to see what he became. Not now, Cal.
I know that look.
What look? I don't have a look.
Dagan. His army. Those were long odds. Even for you.
I didn't let my past control me. Dagan's overwhelmed him. To be honest, I had no idea if I could. But I had to believe.
Well, I knew you would come back.
Of course. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
We should go back to Jeddah soon. Seer and Cordova are waiting.
Hello, Cal.
Hey there.